spoke about the self-righteous priest, the spiritually insensitive Levite, the second-class citizen Samaritan. But there's another person in this story. I believe the main character in this story. It was the Jew that was robbed and beaten on the side of the road.
What you say?
The Bible says that he was leaving Jerusalem and headed to Jericho. What was he doing on the road? Where was he going? What was his mission? He had a purpose for being on that road. Was he a man trying to get to work? Was he trying to find aid, help? Was he trying to get to his wife? Was he a child doing what his mother and father said do? What was his purpose? The Bible says that he was traveling from Jerusalem, which in Hebrew means the foundation of peace. And he was headed to Jericho, which in Hebrew means, some say Moon City, but the root word of it is the place of fragrance.
Okay.
And I'll get to that momentarily, because that's significant. The Bible says that he fell into the hands of robbers, which means that it was more than one.
Robbers.
How many of y'all know that robbers don't rob broke people? If you rob somebody that's broke, pardon my language, you stupid. But I want to submit to you that the reason why they robbed him because he had something of value. And the reason why we are being attacked by the enemy is not because we are of no value, it is because we are of value. And it's something about you, it's something in you, it's something that you have that the enemy wants to stop. So we see that they robbed him, and then the Bible says that not only did they rob him, but they beat him to the point where they left him for dead. What would make them do that? What would make them have to, they already took his stuff, what would make them have to jump on him to the point where he's left for dead? I submit to you that the reason why they had to do so was because he was a fighter. He said that I'm not going to allow you to take from me what God gave me. I'm not going to lay down and take it. Every time they knocked him down, he got right back up. You see, sometimes when you're on your journey, it's not going to be peaceful.
That's right.
But if you can withstand the enemy's attacks, you will be able to make it to the other side. Now that brings us back to Jerusalem to Jericho. The Bible says that Jerusalem means the foundation of peace. So he was leaving the peaceful place, or he was leaving his peace, and he was on his journey. And sometimes when you're on your journey, it's not going to be peaceful. But when the enemy attacks you, and if you can withstand it, you will get to the place of fragrance, meaning you'll be smelling like brand new money.
Come on now.
In other words, the Bible speaks about our praise and our offerings being a sweet smelling aroma to him. And when you make it from the place you came from to your destination, your praise will be so authentic, your praise will be so good and so great in God's eyes that it'll be a sweet smelling aroma.
Right. Come on now.
And you say, Reverend,